Many of the experiments that we use in a Hakomi session involve offering verbal or nonverbal nourishment, and we do it in a different vein than is done in other methods. I mean, you can imagine that almost every therapy method involves the offering of some kind of comfort or nourishment. In Hakomi, we do that for a different reason. When we use an experimental attitude and we're in the model of self-discovery, we're not trying to fix anything or help somebody in the usual way. We're helping them become more conscious of themselves so that they have more choices. So when we're offering nourishment, let's say as a statement, a comforting or nourishing statement, we like getting a reaction. We're offering the statement that we think they won't believe. The best discoveries that somebody makes are around the ways they don't allow something nourishing to feel true or possible for them. So I would use as an experiment a statement like, "You're perfectly safe here because I believe it to be true, but I believe that the person won't believe it to be true. And so I'm not trying to convince them that they're safe here. I want them to see that in spite of all evidence, some part of their brain is convinced it's not. And I want them to discover that, and so we can explore it." Sometimes Ron Kurtz used to tell a whole group that he was going to give them a nourishing statement, and he would tell them what the statement was. He said one time he was in Germany, and he actually used this statement, "You're a good person." And he told the audience, "I'm going to tell you you're a good person. I want you to predict what's going to happen for you when you hear that. And write it down or tell your neighbor, and then we'll do it again, and we'll do it in mindfulness." And so he did that, and people thought, "Yeah, that feels good, and it's wonderful to hear I'm a good person and everything." And then he had them in mindful awareness listen while he told them the exact same statement, "You're a good person." And they were shocked to discover almost nobody predicted the reaction they would have. What their unconscious, their adaptive unconscious did with hearing that statement was go back into the past couple of generations of history, and almost all of them had an emotional reaction that they had not predicted. So it's interesting sometimes to do that experimentally with a client. Tell them the nourishing statement, then assist them into mindful awareness, and then say the statement again. And that's where, in mindfulness, the unconscious is going to reveal what's really going on around that idea.